Hi, this is Dr. Robin Saraswati Taberi, and today we're going to learn a Taoist breathing practice. We call it microcosmic orbit breathing, and it's also called crane breathing. We call it microcosmic orbit because we're trying to align our internal universe with the external universe, with nature. We think that the Tao is the beginningless beginning of all things, and a centerpiece of Taoist thought is that when the human being aligns itself with nature, that the human being excels. And so that's what this practice is really about, is trying to take the natural cycle of the connection between heaven and earth and apply it to our internal universe. And what will be gained as a result of doing this practice is cultivating your chi, so building more life force. We think when you have plenty of life force or chi that your life is healthy on all levels. When your life force is low, you have illness. And when your life force is completely decimated, that you die, essentially. So that's what this practice is about, is cultivating life force and relaxing the lower abdomen, increasing blood flow, which is so important for enhancing fertile vigor. And then also this practice is known for its ability to transform the deepest, most fundamental chi called Jing essence, or generative energy, into chi in the midsection of the body, which is known as vital life force, or chi energy, and that into spiritual energy, which is housed in the upper chest. So there's a cultivation and a bringing together and cultivating these energies through this cycle of breath. So that's what you can expect to gain from this practice, is a restoration of energy and a cultivation of spirit and a deep open circulation in the lower abdomen. All of those things are important to enhance fertility. So let's begin by explaining what the practice is. So the practice will start by bringing heat into our hands. So let's rub the hands vigorously, and then once they feel warm, place them on the lower abdomen, the thumbs into the navel, and then form a triangle on the lower abdomen. And we want to apply pressure here, pressing inward as we exhale, toning the belly back to the spine as if you are trying to get rid of every drop of air out of the lungs. So we exhale and we focus the exhale on the spine, as if we're exhaling up the spine, over the back of the head to eyebrow center. And then we begin the inhale there and focusing on the front of the body, filling up the low abdomen. And we fill up the low abdomen in all four directions, from side to side and front back. So when we have a complete exhalation followed by a complete inhalation, that constitutes one round of breathing. So right now, we will do 3 rounds of breathing together, and that's what you should start with. A beginner to this breathing practice should start with 3 rounds of breathing, and work up to 12 rounds of breathing. Another important point is to focus not only on the repetitions, but on the pace. The slower, the better. That really means that the breath is cultivated, it's deep. All of the cultivation and the transformation and the development that we're hoping happens is happening. They say the great Taoist immortal sisters from 1,000 years ago, that 1 round of breath would take 10 minutes. So that's a lofty goal at this point, but thinking about pace and the slower the better. So think about that, as well as increasing your time in sitting and breathing. Another thing to think about is your focus. Try to bring your focus to what you're doing. It's natural for the mind to wander at the beginning of this kind of practice, so just gently bring your attention back to what you're doing and focus on the breath. We can also say that it's a great idea to do this practice in the morning. do this practice facing the sun, and think about the inhalation. We're bringing in the energy of the sun down and in the body, filling the abdomen with that energy of the sun, and it's a replenishing energy. And as we exhale, that we're actually exhaling up the spine waste products and toxins and all the impurities that are blocking us from attaining what we're looking to attain. But also this practice can comfortably be done at night, because it is a deep sort of downward energetic of the inhalation, so it's very grounding. Modern medicine understands abdominal breathing to, within 2 minutes of abdominal breathing, deep abdominal breathing, to induce what's called the relaxation response. And this puts the body in sort of the antidote to a stressful mode. So it deeply relaxes the body very quickly. So it's conducive to doing right before you go to bed, and it also gently massages the internal organs. So that is what we'll do, and so this is how the practice goes. So let's begin the beginning practice of 3 slow breaths together. So we'll start with an inhale, and then take your attention to the base of the spine, and then exhale. Tone the belly back to the spine, exhaling from the lower abdomen to the middle back, to the upper abdomen, up and over the head to the eyebrow center. And then this is where we begin the inhale. Inhaling down through the heart, through the abdomen, into the lower pelvic region, filling this up. That's 1 round. Exhale up the spine, exhaling all the impurities, waste products, toxins, up the spine, the back, the neck, over the head, focusing on the eyebrow center. And then inhale. Inhaling the energy through the heart, through the abdomen, connecting to the reproductive organs, bringing that energy, spiritual energy actually, down into the lower abdomen, connecting to the womb. That's 2 rounds. And now the 3rd round. Exhaling up the spine, moving the energy, the Jing essence, transforming that up the spine into the Qi, into the Shen, up the neck, over the head, back to eyebrow center. And then inhale. Filling up the abdomen in all 4 directions. And then take your attention to the base of the spine. And then release. So that completes the beginning practice.